Hi, my name is Sophie Corrales. My question is, what will your party do to improve Scarborough Hospitals in terms of availability of care and quality of care to match or exceed what is offered by downtown Toronto hospitals?
The response to this question will firstly go to Sue.
Thank you, Eddie. Recently, our leader, Stephen Del Duca, came to Scarborough to make this wonderful Ontario Liberal commitment to Scarborough Health Network. So first, we are committed to $1.9 billion in funding to redevelop, to improve Scarborough Health Network, in particular, Birchmont and Centenary Hospital campuses. To meet the growing healthcare needs for Scarborough residents, we're committed to be funding planning of the new hospital in Scarborough, okay? So I want to stress it again to make sure the viewers are watching the SPLC town hall meeting on this particular important conversation about healthcare. We are committed as Ontario Liberal $1.9 billion towards Scarborough Health Network, with focuses on expanding and improving the redevelopment of Centenary Hospital, Birchmont campus in Scarborough-Agincourt, okay? The other piece is that we also need to make sure everyone understand the Ontario Liberal Plan will also increase the permanent hospital capacity. It's one thing you're building up a new hospital. We need to increase the number of beds in Scarborough. We are prepared to increase it by 30%. It means that there will be more beds, but also more services. We're anticipating on the Birchmont campus that we will have more critical care beds, improving rehabilitation services, such as physiotherapy, occupational therapies for frail seniors living in Scarborough-Agincourt, more surgical units, more mental health supports, especially right now during the pandemic, people do need more mental health support in the community, and more acute care, post-acute care services, and other critical services. This is a very important conversation. I hear about this issue. And last but not least, I also want to bring it to your attention, to your viewers, is that this Conservative government have not committed to improving these projects that I'm just talking to you about. And they have only been addressing offering $1 billion to Scarborough Health Network. This $1 billion would not be adequate to even plan to design the new hospital for Scarborough. So the conversation we must take after June the 2nd is that which candidate is prepared to address, be a strong advocate for Scarborough Health Network, for Scarborough residents when it comes to healthcare. Thank you for this important question.
Okay, thanks, Linda.
Thank you, Sue. The next respondee will be Donny, and his response will be up on the screen and will be read by Diane.
Okay, so for question number 5, Donny Morgan from the Ontario Party states, my party will conduct independent reviews of each and every hospital in the Scarborough area. Once the review is complete, our party will make sure that we provide the funding necessary to provide better service to our patients. Some issues that hospitals currently face are lack of beds, low staffing, lack of equipment, etc. Our party will listen to the health professionals' requests and do everything in our power to provide better hospital stays or service. We are also open to creating new hospitals if needed.
Thank you, Diane. The last respondee to this question will be from Benjamin, and it will be posted up on the screen and read again by Diane.
All right. Thank you. So from Benjamin Truong of the NDP. Many of Scarborough's hospitals, especially that of the Scarborough Grace Birchmount Hospital in Scarborough-Agincourt, have faced significant cuts to their budget and services within the past. We've seen how the Scarborough Health Network has shut down several vital wards in the Scarborough Grace Birchmount Hospital in 2019 due to lack of funding, despite the importance of these services to our community members. Simply put, we need a government that is more willing to fight for the healthcare needs of residents in Scarborough-Agincourt and ensure that we get the care that we deserve. To start, the amount of funding and support by the government needs to be increased to match that of hospital locations in downtown Toronto in order to support the large population of our community. This is especially important considering the number of vulnerable members living in our area and who are dependent on healthcare services provided by the hospital. Moving forward, the goal is for all Scarborough hospitals to no longer be neglected compared to those in downtown Toronto.
I would also work to help repeal Bill 124 enacted by the current government to allow frontline healthcare workers to earn the pay they deserve.
Thank you. And our next respondent is Aris Babikian, representing the PCs.
This is something close to my heart and to Scarborough-Agincourt residents. Our government increased the health care spending more than any government in Ontario's history. Our 10-year plan will invest over $40 billion in health infrastructure to create more capacity and address long-term standing bed shortages. For example, in Scarborough and in Scarborough-Agincourt in particular, we are investing $1 billion to build new state-of-the-art inpatient tower in Scarborough-Agincourt's Birchmount Grace Hospital with more than 200 new beds, 14 new operating rooms, and additional space to support future growth. Once this tower, this new hospital at Birchmount Grace is completed, we will have 450 beds, nearly doubling the current capacity. Healthcare services in the new hospital will also be increased and it will be expanded as part of the redevelopment, including medicine, surgery, critical and emergency care, mental health, and addiction care, and stroke and rehabilitation care. With these enhanced services, a Scarborough Health Network will be able to provide high quality care to patients for generations to come. In addition to that, we are also building the new Bridletown Neighborhood Community Center and the Healthcare Center with 50 dialysis beds. This is something that we have been working on for 12 years. The residents of Scarborough-Agincourt and the Scarborough North, they have been waiting for these two developments, the new Birchmount Hospital and the kidney center at Bridletown Neighborhood Center for years. And finally, I was able to achieve these two capital investment projects in the last 4 years. Other people talked, other people gave promises, but they never delivered. I was able to deliver, and thanks to the PC government and Premier Doug Ford. And I am sure that the people of Scarborough-Agincourt will enjoy the new facilities. And this is something that I am proud of it. And I was able to deliver to our residents. As a resident of Scarborough-Agincourt for 32 years, I have been waiting to take my mother, my family members to these new facilities. It's not only that, but we are going to expand the emergency department in the new hospital to 25,000 square feet from the current 14,000 square feet. So finally, Scarborough-Agincourt and the Scarborough North are on the move. We have been forgotten for a long time, but not anymore.